I'm Jane Velez-Mitchell for Jane Unchained, here with Fabienne Oranger and little Toby, who is one of the many, many thousands of kittens who are desperate for homes here in Los Angeles. And first, Fabienne, tell us Toby's story. How did you find Toby?
So Toby was brought to Rock and Rescue. A woman found him and his brother, and they just brought him in. Like, here, can you take them? And so in the beginning we thought that they were already eating solid food, which was not the case. So now he was our bottle baby. He just started eating food like 2 days ago. And unfortunately his brother didn't make it. Aww. So they were very sick and little and weak, and so but Toby, he's a champion. He's gonna make it.
He's always Toby. He's meowing.
So, and right now is kitten season, so a situation like this one we have almost every day that people bring in kittens, and not only at our rescue but also at the city shelters. Like, they are overwhelmed by the kittens that are coming in.
Yeah, and it's a crisis around the world. That's why it's so important to spay, neuter your pets, dogs and cats, and also adopt, don't shop. And there are bills right now to make that happen. Social compassion legislation is pushing legislation that would essentially say that pet stores who are offering animals would have to offer animals that come from shelters or rescue organizations like Addie Gill World Conservation Rock and Rescue, which is in Woodland Hills on Ventura Boulevard. If you want to get little Toby, and there are many other beautiful little kittens and puppies and dogs, senior dogs, mid-sized dogs, tiny dogs, dogs of all ages and sizes, and kittens of all ages and sizes. Go to Rock and Rescue. It's right on Ventura Boulevard. What's the cross street?
It's Oakdale. It's 19855 Ventura Boulevard in Woodland Hills. And we also have all the animals on the website. It's
my baby.
The website.
Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Look at that little face. Food. Oh my gosh! Look at that little face. Toby needs a home.
Toby wants to be adopted.
Yeah, Toby wants to be adopted, and there's so many others. So, obviously, most of the folks who are frequent watchers of Jane Unchained already know adopt, don't shop, but. Tragically, I meet people all the time who are otherwise, well-educated, who still think it's okay to go to a store and buy an animal, and it's just not. You're basically sentencing another animal to death. And so we've got to do a lot to pass the legislation that is currently making its way through Sacramento. So let's support that. And
what is the bill number? Do you remember?
I don't have the bill number, but we're going to post it. We'll post the bill number for you.
So, and if you want to have a look at Toby's profile, it's go to rockandrescue.org, and you see all the animals, and Toby included. And yeah, have a look. And if you are interested, you can come by and fill out an application for him.
Little Tobster.
You
you little baby. Let's see what the comments are. So we have Becky Irene says, we have a rescue dog. She's 7 years. Her mother was pregnant with her and her sisters and brothers in South Carolina, and they were going to kill them until the SPCA of Norfolk, Virginia got them. Yes, I mean, we've really got to start realizing that just letting animals breed is a tragedy, and also buying puppy mill dogs, which, they always tell you a story when you go into a store and you get a dog. They say, the dog came, and it's the same thing with horses. It's a reason why they call them horse traders or stories that are, no. The truth is that these animals generally will come from puppy mills where animals are kept in cages and bred. It's a horror show. They often come with illnesses, and the truth is that these little babies who are out there and in the shelters are just as healthy. In fact, they're healthier because they're not inbred. That's the truth.
And also, if you like breeders and puppy mills, sometimes they have animals that are blind, for example. We just took in a German Shepherd puppy, 2 months old, who was blind, and the breeder wanted to kill him. So somebody of the family of the breeder contacted us like, hey, can you take him? Because he cannot make money with a dog that is blind. So we took him, found him a good home, and he's in a foster right now. So, Don't support that.
Well, Fabienne and Addie Gill, who's behind the camera, thank you so much for all you do. Addie Gill, World Conservation, Rock and Rescue on Ventura Boulevard in Woodland Hills, at the corner of Ventura Boulevard and Oakdale. You can stop by and see all the many animals that are up for adoption, and also support the legislation. I'm going to post the bill number that basically will require across the state of California pet stores that offer animals to offer them from rescues or animal shelters. And if it passes here in California, it's going to spread coast to coast. So stand up for that legislation. Thanks so much.
Thank you.